Since you're watching this video, you've opted in to receive your personal website analysis report. You'll be receiving an email shortly, but in the meantime, I'm going to walk you through how to read this report and explain how the overall scoring of the website works. I'll also give you some tips on how to improve conversion and the role your website plays in the success of your business online. Now, I know talking about a business's website is a touchy subject matter, but in order to truly evolve with the internet and show you how people make decisions online, it's crucial that your website is not only modern and professional, but the structure of your website is sound and ready to turn into a powerful converting tool. So let's break down the report for this business. As you can see, this business scored 5.1 out of a possible 10. Now, we've tested a max of 5 pages for speed of analysis. So as you can see, you'll receive an overall score from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest score possible. Your score is based off of 4 components. The first, accessibility. How accessible is your website to mobile? We test your internal links, code quality, headings, mobile, alt text, and page titles to compile your total score for accessibility. The second test is experience. How satisfying is your website to end users? We test your internal links, the social presence, video, last website amended date, social interest, mobile, images, and alt text. The third component that we're going to test on your website is marketing. How well marketed and popular your website is online. Now, the areas that influence this score is your metadata, internal links, social presence, video, analytics, heading, last website amended date, social interest, incoming links, domain age, and page titles. And finally, the last we're going to test is technology of your website. How well designed and built your website is. Now, we test the metadata, code quality, video, heading, mobile, images, and domain age. Now, let's take a look at a few components that make up that score. As you're reading through the report and you want to know where to locate the information, all you have to do is take a look on the right hand side of the report, find what you want to check on, click on it, and it'll take you to that section. It's that easy. So let's take a look at mobile and why mobile scored a 3.0. When you look at the mobile view of this website, it's clear that this website is not mobile friendly. Now, you may be asking, how important is it to have a mobile compatible website? Well, the question I have for you is, how important is it for you to show up where it matters the most? People hate doing the whole pinch and pull technique, trying to find information they're looking for, and if you don't have a mobile site, they will leave and go to your competitors. Now, let's take a look at another component. Why don't we take a look at analytics and why they scored a 0? It's probably obvious, but if you don't have transparency on your website, how can you possibly know if your website is working or where the traffic is coming from, what pages keep your visitors' attention, and what your bounce rate is? And then finally, the last thing that I wanted to touch on is the website amend date. So if you look right here, they got a 2.4 out of a 10. So let's take a look at that. This right here is very important. Google favors the most relevant and fresh information, and the more you update your website, search engines will crawl your website more frequently, and it'll be faster at indexing your changes. Now, this is only one part of the formula. The other part has to do with the website experience itself when a potential client lands on your site. Now, keep in mind, your website is a reflection of your reputation. What people see online is how they will perceive your business. So as you look at your website, you need to take a step back and look at it through the eyes of an online consumer, not as a business owner. Always remember that half of all the traffic that lands on your site will leave within the first 8 seconds. Now, this happens first off because the average person has a short attention span. They want the most accurate information delivered quickly without them having to search through pages of content looking for a solution to their needs. The other reason is business owners normally don't think like consumers, which is a huge reason why most websites don't convert. Now, here are also a few requirements that I wanted to share with you that every business owner should be aware about. In order to increase your overall conversion of your website, there are 3 key elements you need to have on your website. The first being video. Video is one of the most powerful tools that you can utilize to capture the interest of your website visitors. Videos have a strong influence over online consumers' behavior and can get someone from the beginning closer to the end of a buying cycle. The next is landing pages that are built to convert. There should only be 2 to 3 pages that are meant for informational purposes only, like your home page, About Us page, and Contact Us page. Every other page on your website should be built to convert browsers into buyers. The pages of your website need to focus in on specific profit centers of your business rather than just being generic. Having relevant and marketing-rich content that is focused on your profit centers also helps with SEO. And finally, permission-based marketing component. Every website should have some type of permission-based marketing component on their site. Now, the strategy of increasing conversion is building value with your potential clients. It's a courting process. Seeing how most people don't buy on their first visit, while they're on your website, you need to offer something of value in exchange for a few pieces of information, such as a name and an email address. Now, why is this important? Once you capture their information, you now can continue to follow up with them with offers, content, video, and give them all the reasons why they need to do business with you. Well, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Once again, keep an eye out for your personal website analysis report on your website. As you look through it, if you're interested in learning more about how you can capture, create, and convert leads into clients, at the end of this video, right below, you can request a one-on-one webinar with me to discuss your business, and I can recommend the steps needed to grow your business online. Until we speak again, much success in all you do.